Welcome back here with Halftime Report. Time for some earnings reactions. Then Manappuram Finance is on our radar after the company posted an operationally weak Q3. The AUM growth, though, has remained a bit muted this quarter, and the MFI asset quality has deteriorated. Kapil Krishnan, the CFO of Manappuram Finance, now joins in. Mr. Krishnan, good afternoon, sir. Thanks very much for joining in. I want to actually start by talking about the gold disbursements, where we have seen quite a sharp uptick. You think this is a trend that may likely continue henceforth?
Yes, actually this was a quarter where we saw a good pickup in demand, and that also resulted in the growth in the AUM. As you may have noted that our sequential growth is almost double of the market, and after the 3 quarters of decline post demonetization, we had a flat quarter in Q2, and now the growth is back on track to our earlier guidance of 10 to 15% growth in the gold loan and 20% overall.
But AUM is not growing. I mean, at least not year on year wise. Yeah, quarter on quarter it's
up. Yeah, that's right. See, year on year there was a lot of seasonality that affected us because of demonetization. So the correct way to see our performance would be Q on Q, which would show the improvement that has happened.
But year on year, see, seasonality, if anything, would have actually been a low base. A year ago, it should actually have worked in your favor. So that's why I was a little concerned that year on year it doesn't seem to have grown. In fact, gold AUM is down.
No, I will explain it. Yeah, I will explain that. Basically what happened is that the demonetization, as you know, happened somewhere in the middle of Q3 last year.
Yeah.
And the full impact takes some time, right? Because the loans mature over a period of time. So we did not have any impact last year in Q3 and even in Q4 in fact.
Okay.
So the base is higher last year. That is why year on year may not be the right way.
And then when you come to the NPAs in your MFI portfolio, I know that portfolio is small, but you've restated even previous NPA, and it's also gone up. No, see, we consistently provide above the RBI requirements. We have provided, in fact, almost over 20 crores more than what the RBI stipulates. And we did not even avail of the dispensation that RBI had provided last year in March. Now, this year sequentially, the NPA provision has been almost little flat at around 30 crores. But going forward, we feel now that the NPA provision is going to decline, because all NPAs are coming from disbursements that were demon. Okay.
All disbursements post Jan are performing very well. In fact, collected over 99%.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, in your previous meeting, you all took the decision to it was a board meeting on investments. What is the outcome? Are you all going to do any buying of any company? What was the outcome after that meeting?
Yeah, so basically there has not been any specific outcome. We had discussed some investment options that the company can make. They are still not finalized. They are still at an initial discussion stage. So therefore we don't have anything to announce as yet. And moment something is firmed up, we will definitely be announcing that. But there is there's nothing that we have to announce right now, so to say.
But you have appointed Gautam Narayan, the partner at Apex, in your as one of your additional directors. So should we expect something soon?
No, so Apex owns around 6% of our company.
Okay.
And they have a long-term interest. As you know, they are long-term investors. So they expressed interest to be as part of our board, and we welcomed them on board.
Okay.
I don't think that should be seen as linked to that board meeting.
Oh, I see. No, I mean not that you would be looking at a fintech company or whatever that Gautam Narayan specializes in. We were only wondering if that would make it easier for you to look for partners.
No, definitely his, the kind of muscle power that Apex has will help us
in any large acquisition that we may ever think about, in case that suits their strategy as well.
Okay.
But as of now, that's not on the horizon. And we are looking at various fintech investments or, strategic buyouts. So that's what we had discussed, and they are still under discussion stage.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Himanshu Gupta, Mr. Kapil Krishnan, thank you very much for joining us. After this break, Himanshu Gupta will be joining us.